We're starting pause it. Okay.
Oh, really? Oh. Oh, wait.
First contribution.
Which one's the mute? We're changing. What do you know?
bar flag up front on this side. You can stay where you want, it's all you, but if there's an open seat, it's yours.
Get out of my front. Look, you take up so much memory.
Seats at ease.
All the students are coming back here to watch the cadre staff awards. Yeah, which was never the plan. That's the plan now. They were going to do all the cadre awards, staff announcements, streamer awards, etc.
Test, test, test.
That'll be before everything.
Test, test, test.
Hello and welcome to the 2023-2024 Winter Raptor Encampment graduation. Will everybody please rise for the entry of the honored guest party? please remain standing for the posting of the colors. Post the colors!
Reset. Arms. Arms. Right. Face. Forward. Arch.
You may now take your seats. Thank you. I would like to welcome you all to the 2023-2024 Winter Raptor Encampment 5th Advanced Training Squadron, Camp Crimea, Oregon, Civil Air Patrol. I would like to introduce our honored guests. First, we have Brigadier General Donna Craigmore from the Oregon Air Guard, Colonel Nick Ham, Oregon Wing Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Harold Buchanan, the Encampment Commander, and Cadet Colonel Nicholas Voss, the Winter Raptor VII Cadet Commander, and myself, Cadet Major Abigail Bradshaw, the Advanced Training Squadron Commander. Through the week, the Advanced Training Squadron has gone through many classes and hands-on training, including leadership development, regulation knowledge and implementation development, hands-on training serving in cadre position, and specialty track training in model rocketry and color guard. Congratulations, you have accepted all the challenges of the Advanced Training Squadron curriculum. All students will be officially released on January 3rd, 2024 at 2 p.m. PST. Let's see what the Advanced Training Squadron has been up to this week.
I'm Cadet Colonel Gerald Monpere. I'm from Truckee, California, hailing out of the Tahoe Truckee Composite Squadron in Nevada Wing. I am the Cadet Group Superintendent at this encampment. I'm the right hand of the Cadet Commander and am responsible for running the ground operations of the encampment while enforcing standards and discipline across the cadre. I have a fairly extensive background of both practical and theoretical leadership experience that's been provided in large part by Civil Air Patrol. I'm a distinguished grad of both Cadet Officer School and the National Character and Leadership Symposium's Civil Air Patrol delegation at the United States Air Force Academy. I'm also an honor graduate of the Pararescue and Survival Orientation course and serve on National CAC and as the chair for Pacific Region CAC.
So the goal of Encampment is for them to come out a better leader. My name is Chief Barnett. I've been in the Air Force over 30 years, and what got me to join the Air Force is I wanted a direction in life. I am the Commandant for Cadets for Winter Raptor 2023. First time I've been a Commandant for an encampment, and it has been an honor and a privilege and a great learning experience, not only for me, but for the cadets as well. Just see everybody kind of learning together as a team, and that's what it's all about at Winter Raptor.
I'm Cadet Captain Kyra Magnan. Here at Winter Raptor, I'm the Cadet Deputy Commander for Operations, so basically in charge of the general training and facilitation of the students here at Encampment. So here at Winter Raptor, there are problems that arise that flight staff can't necessarily handle. And so those move on to the squadron commanders and then move up to me if they can't be resolved by the squadron commanders. So basically, I take a chunk of the cadet commander's responsibility and make his job easier by solving those problems that line staff has that they can't solve themselves, making their job much more efficient, much more smooth. I also help with the pre-planning of encampment and make sure that any standards are set properly for the line section of encampment.
The Commandant is responsible for oversight for the cadets. And the cadets are supposed to run their own program, their own encampment.
Winter Raptor is unique in that it is very, very selective for cadre, and as a result, you get very dedicated, very driven cadets from all around the country, all coalescing with their own experience and knowledge in order to contribute to one greater whole that is always changing in order to better train and prepare our students for the rest of their Civil Air Patrol careers.
Our highest priority here at Winter Raptor is the cadets' learning experience. It is a learning environment that is at all levels instead of just for the students here.
This is solely a cadet-driven program. Winter Raptor is all about the cadets.
On the topic of the standard, it's really the fact that Winter Raptor itself does not tie itself to the idea that this is how we've always done it. I've never heard that here at Winter Raptor.
It gives you that hands-on leadership experience that is so hard to come by, not only in Civil Air Patrol, but in any situation in life.
And when you come here, you shine. You show what you can and cannot do. And if you can't do something, we'll help you get there.
We have the cadets as the main priority, so we end up putting in a lot of time, a lot of effort, but we get out so much more than we would otherwise.
Winter Raptor is an encampment that expects the absolute most from every single member, and it will test you whether you are coming as a student, learning all of the new standards that we have cultivated and curated for you, or whether you are coming as cadre to sharpen and test your skills. It will take all that you have.
Our future leaders of tomorrow are well trained right here at Winter Raptor.
We are constantly pushing the best performance out of everyone.
The encampment is just an experience that you're going to take wherever you go. You're going to find stuff about yourself you didn't know, bring out that leadership, you have purpose, self-worth, and you're going to come out of this encampment just feeling great overall, no matter if you join the military or not.
Can we get the lights? There you go. Now introducing our first speaker of the night is Brigadier General Donna Prigmore.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay? Is this on? All right. Were you all here for the presentation I just gave? Oh, you were not? Okay, that's good for me to know. I'm going to address this side of the room first. I'm a parent like you. I have been to a few of these Civil Air Patrol events. I will tell you, I am so incredibly impressed with the caliber of cadets, that are a part of the Civil Air Patrol. And as parents, you don't get enough credit. And I think you all should give them a round of applause for being your awesome parents, okay? Yeah. Good job. It was about a year ago, we were in Aurora giving some awards to some cadets. And I will tell you, prior to that, as a member of the Air Force, I was starting to get concerned about the future of our country. Who is going to take over after this generation, my generation? And then when I went to that event, it gave me such hope because I got to see firsthand how smart you all are, how resourceful you are, how you care for one another, how professional you are. And I was like, you know what? We're going to be okay because we've got, cadets like your kids here tonight that are just going to be exceptional adults, I have no doubt. And I know how much work it is to be a parent. And you don't get credit half the time, right? You just pour your love and your support and your encouragement into your kids, and you just never know. But what an amazing group of future citizens you have created. So my hat is off to you. Yeah. All right, so future leaders, right? Yes, ma'am. This has been sort of like your NCO Academy, is that correct? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, wow. I wish all audiences were as enthusiastic. We talked quite a bit in the last hour about resiliency and how it relates to leadership. I showed somewhat of a cartoon ice cream truck, and the saying underneath was, if you want to make everyone happy, don't be a leader, sell ice cream. Right? Because being a leader is hard work. Now, it will be the most gratifying thing you ever do if and when you get the opportunity to actually lead people, right? But it takes a lot of commitment, and it takes a heck of a lot of character to be successful at it. And there are so many things I want to share with you in the 38 years of leadership experience that I have. So I'll try to boil it down to just a few things. First and foremost, leaders are learners. You're never going to know everything there is to know about leadership. I still, to this day, read leadership books, listen to leadership podcasts, talk about leadership, always be learning. A couple of books I would recommend. One is called Dare to Lead by Brené Brown. She talks about how you can't possibly lead others until and unless you're leading yourself, right? So we've got to start there. There's another really good book entitled Lincoln on Leadership. And it's incredibly good because at the end of every chapter, they relate it to today. And what you may not know about Lincoln's leadership style is that he was very, very collaborative in his leadership and his presidency. And being a good leader means being collaborative. Because if you think because you're the leader, you're going to be the smartest person in that room, you're going to learn the hard way what humility is all about, right? So be careful about that and become lifelong learners. How many of you have ever heard of Chesty Puller? Okay, right, Marine, awesome Marine, many good books written about him. One of the things I learned in his biography, or not autobiography, but biography, was that when it came to chow, like he always ate last. He never asked his men, at the time, men, no offense to the women, right? He never asked his men to do anything that he himself would not do. It's incredibly important. The other thing I will say, getting back to being collaborative, if you study Nelson Mandela. So Nelson Mandela was really raised by, I think it was his uncle, who was a tribal leader in South Africa. And when he would host meetings, he would do it in a circle. And so there would be a problem that they had to solve, right? And he'd ask every person in the meeting what they thought. And he wouldn't react one way or another, right? Because if you react either in the positive or the negative, it might influence what the other people say. And so he would literally want to listen and hear what everyone else had to say before he would take it all into consideration and then make a decision. And I highly encourage you all as future leaders to do the same. And I guarantee you, by the way, the people who you will lead, they're not going to care how much you know. They're going to care that you care about them. And you will be charged with taking care of the people that you lead. What do we mean by that? What do you think I mean by take care of your people? Come on, your NCOs? Someone's got an answer? Okay.
Cadet Staff Sergeant Dayudo, your peers, your flight mates, your cadre.
Okay, take care of everyone in your circle, up and vertically and horizontally. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, in the back.
Making sure that their people are safe and healthy.
Oh, safe. I like that word. Because if you, I'll get to you in just a second. If you don't create an environment where people can't share what they really believe, then you'll never get authenticity. You'll never perhaps get the best solution that you possibly can, right? Yeah, so good one, okay? Yeah, think about others before you think about yourself and care about them and take some responsibility. Not all responsibility, but what I want to piggyback on is the fact that as leaders, you are charged with ensuring that the people within your sphere have what they need to get their job done, and I like to add, and get it done without frustration, right? How are you going to know if you're doing that? How do you know if you're an effective leader?
Ma'am, Cadet Technical Sergeant Sweeney. By your followers, so if you're, for example, a flight sergeant and if the flight is doing poorly in terms of drill and uniform inspections and inspections that reflects poorly on the leader, but they're doing very well, it shows that the leader doesn't talk on and running well.
Yeah, excellent, yes.
It sounds like if your followers are willing to follow you.
Yeah, it's a great sign, right? One more.
That's asking your followers and then you hire
Ah, I like it. That's scary, right? If you ask that question, you better be prepared for the answer, good or bad. And I will also say that feedback is a gift, right? Because if you don't know that you're doing something that perhaps the people who are under your charge aren't liking, or it's viewed as ineffective, you need to know that. And you've got to have the courage to hear those answers, right? And so as leaders, I talked earlier about how you need to be listening more than you're talking. Because the only way that you're going to learn and know how things are going is if you're asking questions and listening, right? And it works the same with a lot of relationships. I mean, leadership is all about relationships, aren't they? I mean, to put it in a nutshell, pretty much, right? So anyway, I could go on and on. They gave me 5 minutes. I'm sure I'm over that by now. But I will say this. What an awesome, awesome position you're in. I have personally so enjoyed leading others. And I've enjoyed it because I love taking care of people. And so you get to do that. That doesn't mean you enable people and you do their job for them. That's not what that means, right? But your job as a leader will be to set everyone that's on your team up for success. And to be able to do that gives you much purpose in this life and much contentment in the process. So I wish you well and good luck, and go Air Force, right? It's my plug. It's my one and only plug. Okay, and that's it. Thank you. Yeah. That couldn't happen.
Thank you, ma'am. And now I'd like to introduce Colonel Nick Ham, the Oregon Wing Commander.
Thank you. General Prigmore is very tough to follow, so bear with me. I will also start with you. From the Wing Commander standpoint, and me personally, thank you so much for letting us borrow your people. They are absolutely amazing. They make us proud. They challenge us occasionally, but I'm really pleased with being able to work with them every day. And we try to challenge them to grow and accept that leadership responsibility as well. But thank you so much for encouraging them to come, to continue to come, to pay their bills. I appreciate that. And to continue working with us, because I hear from parents, good and bad, and we need to hear that. Just as General Prigmore says, we need both sides of the commentary. So thank you. NCOs and 1 lieutenant. Oh, 2 lieutenants. 4 lieutenants? Oh. Hi. Wow. So was the week good?
Yes, sir!
I'm amazed. You still have voices?
Yes, sir!
Perfect. Well, thank you for attending our encampment in Oregon. How many of you are not from Oregon? Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, I should have asked that a different way, hands down. Are any of you from Oregon? All right, that's good. So we did have 16 states represented. So how was it working together?
Outstanding, sir!
So you built a lot of trust among each other.
Yes, sir!
Because trust, as part of that leadership conversation, is invaluable. My staff, I have to trust them to tell me the truth. What does that mean? Any ideas? Go ahead.
The complete and
and what they have to say?
Absolutely. Is it always, oh, such a warm fuzzy? Sorry, I just killed their microphone. Is it a warm fuzzy when they always tell you the truth? No, it's not. Sometimes it's hurtful, and you take it personally. But if you've built that trust among your peers and your fellow NCOs and your officers, or just your friends, then you can take that and use that to grow. Now, is there anything you wanted to say to me about the encampment? He's laughing. He's the commandant, so I blame him. Yes.
Sir, Cadet Staff Sergeant Caparima, the food was outstanding.
Yes.
Talk about food. I really like your last name.
Yeah, nice. Go ahead.
Sir, Cadet Chief Master Sergeant D'Agostino, we made a lot of amazing relationships and learned a lot about leadership, and it was great.
Thank you. Hang on a second. You.
Cadet Senior Airman Wilkes, thank you for the outstanding experience.
My honor. Yes.
Cadet Master Sergeant Faulkner, it was an outstanding opportunity to lead, and I had a lot of leadership experience that I didn't think I'd have.
I like that. A lot of leadership experience he didn't think he already had. Yes. You first.
Master Sergeant Miller, it was a greater experience than my basic, I think.
Oh, outstanding. Better than basic. Well, that's kind of the way it's supposed to be. Yes.
Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Ward, the outstanding cadre who taught us everything.
The cadre. Whoa, what'd you think of your cadre?
Outstanding, sir!
Yeah, that wasn't even 2 more octaves higher, was it? Go ahead. I think it was you.
Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Doolittle, it was definitely worth the 11-hour drive, and I am very willing to come back next year.
Excellent, thank you. All right, last one.
Sorry, Cadet Technical Sergeant Sweeney. I really appreciated the different opportunities, such as shadowing or being picked for Flight Sergeant for the day, as it really helped me hone my leadership skills, as well as flight feedback times, and just this whole encampment has really helped me to grow as a leader, and I appreciate it, sir.
Excellent, thank you. All right, you can be the last one.
Cadet Staff Sergeant Daiuto, it was a great way to build community.
Ooh, like that. So, it was my honor to have you here at this encampment, and a real joy to be able to meet with several of you individually and to watch you grow. Thank you very much.
I'd now like to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Harold Buchanan, the encampment commander.
Aloha.
Aloha, sir!
So I got a minute. So could I have everybody that's from Rocky Mountain region as a student stand up? Sit down. Southwest region, stand up. Look at that, one of them. Do we have any other regions represented? Stand up that's not Pacific. Look at that. We got at least 4 regions represented to host an advanced training squadron, which is a week-long NCO academy, something almost no other state actually offers, an NCO academy, not just advanced training squadron. This is half of the reason I like to run encampments, is these people that want to learn how to take lessons back to their home squadron to make them better. Some of these people applied for staff and were not accepted. And they said, well, I want to make myself better. And they came to Advanced Training Squadron. Some of these people said,
I am not ready to staff an encampment. Let me go to ATS and learn some skills so that I can go to encampment maybe later and staff in the future. But no matter whether or not they come to an encampment again ever, they learn skills that they're going to take back to their home squadrons. They're going to open the 60-33 drill and ceremony manual, and they're going to learn to teach the right way, not the wrong way they learned from 3 generations of people that taught the wrong thing. And that's what I'm excited about, is that they're going to learn the standards, and they're going to teach and proselytize the right form of learning in Civil Air Patrol, and that's really exciting to me. Thank you for all of you that you want to make yourself better and that you chose Winter Raptor as your pathway to that success.
Good evening, all.
Good evening, sir!
This is what we do at Winter Raptor. In the beginning, they came in with much quieter voices, but by the end, we taught them how to develop it, how to be able to use the tools at their disposal. We do color guard for what? To be able to show proper respect to the colors and to be able to learn how to train. Rocketry, engineering. How do you figure out how to build something? The other skills they develop are also essential. A skill like drill. Immediately, you may see no use for it, but it's a tool for teaching. First, you learn to control yourself, and then from there, you learn how to teach others something that you have, and you get increasing levels of complexity. Our ATS students also learn how to teach classes, give speeches, and many other tasks. ATS is about bringing those advanced courses forward. Their staff have been working extremely hard over many months to develop this. And this is the product. These members that sit right before us, ready to go to the next generation, ready to go across the entire United States and bring their skills to use. These are the dynamic American Civil Air Patrol is talking about. These are the people that are going to be leading the Civil Air Patrol forward in the future. They've worked very hard, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they achieve in the future. Thank you very much.
All right, and now for the time you've all waited for, the awards, right? If we could please get the first award up on the screen so we know what we're talking about. First is the Honor Flight Sergeant. So one is selected from every flight, and they will receive a streamer that they can then put on their guidon at the encampment that they staff next here at Winter Raptor if they are a flight commander. Can you get the guidons, please? Thank you. We will get those up. But if I call your name, if you could come up so that you can receive your guidon, please hold all rounds of applause until everybody is up front and center. So first is Uniform Flight, Cadet Master Sergeant Ryan Faulkner. Please come forward. From Victor Flight, Cadet Tech Sergeant Michael Hunker. From Whiskey Flight, Cadet Senior Airman Brett Ebel. From X-Ray Flight, Cadet Master Sergeant Anish Tak. From Yankee, Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Sadie MacArthur. And from Zulu, Cadet Tech Sergeant Natalie Ashmore. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations.
May I say something? It's Staff Sergeant.
Staff Sergeant, my apologies.
Thank you, man.
Congratulations. Let's give them one last round of applause. Dismissed. Out of the Honor Flight Sergeants, we picked an Honor Cadet of the Week for the Advanced Training Squadron. If we could go to the next one. For the Honor Cadet of the Advanced Training Squadron, we have selected Cadet Technical Sergeant Natalie Ashmore. Please come forward. The next award is the Most Improved Cadet Award. This cadet showed improvement throughout the week and showed that they overcame challenges, becoming a better leader. With further ado, I would like to present the award to Cadet Chief Master Sergeant Aiden Bigelow. The next award is the Best Application. Throughout the week, we taught them how to make applications in a way that'll further themselves in their careers, both in their personal lives and in their Civil Air Patrol career. I would like to present the award to Cadet Second Lieutenant Benjamin Gross. Congratulations. And finally, tonight you all witnessed our color guard that we trained throughout the week come and present the colors for the ceremony. I would like to announce that our best color guard team for the week is Team 8. Please come forward. How about you face that way? There you go. Congratulations. 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 Good job this week. Congratulations. Let's give them a hand. Once you take away the rifles and the flags, they don't know what to do after that. I would just like to say I am honored to have the privilege to have served as your commander. It's been an honor. I appreciate how well you all behaved this week. It made the week a lot easier. We got to have fun. And I hope that you take these experiences and use them to further yourselves in your personal lives and in your cadet career. Please keep in touch with me. If you have any questions at any point in time, you have my contact information. Please reach out. I would love to talk to you after encampment is finished. We'd now like to offer for, yes, sir? You good? Go ahead.
I thought you were going to keep talking.
Oh, we're doing cadre words, right?
I don't know if this is on. Aloha. Is it working now? All right, right on. So I also am taking this opportunity away from the rest of our cadre and staff to recognize in front of their students our special awardees representing Advanced Training Squadron. If we could please have Cadet Major Thomas Clifton and Cadet Captain Calvin Willis post. Audience. Cadet Clifton, Cadet Major Clifton is being recognized as the exceptional deputy working for ATS this week, and Cadet Willis is being recognized as the exceptional flight leader for ATS this week. Congratulations. they're being awarded with the CAP Achievement Ribbon, which will be in their graduation packet. Thank you. And of course, if I can get our commander of ATS post. So we also have the opportunity to recognize Cadet Major Bradshaw, who came all the way up from Missouri to train us how staff is supposed to work. And we are awarding her with the CAP Commander's Commendation Award. Back to you. Back to you.
All right, once we dismiss, if we could have everybody move outside. We ask that if you are taking your cadet tonight, that you first get it cleared with Captain Yules, if you could stand. So if you are cleared to take your cadet tonight, please check out with him first so that we know where your cadet is going so we don't get scared later when they're gone. All right. One last thing I'd like to do is I would like to hear all the flight's chants. So, uniform flight, where are you? Victor. Whiskey. X-ray. Yankee. And Zulu. Congratulations.